At the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you what is the most attractive quality that the guy can bring to the relationship that will attract the lady like wow.
Gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Now this video today, I think is a very important topic.
Sure.
Very important, especially because guys are going over to Ukraine to date beautiful women, much more beautiful than they are in the West. But the key question is, are you good looking enough? Are you handsome enough to date over in Ukraine? My name is Striker.
My name is Luba, and our channel about practical approach in dating in Ukraine.
Right. This is a very important topic, right? So, where do we begin on this, right? We talk to a lot of guys, right? And a lot of them, well, I wouldn't say a lot of them, but some of them have quite low sort of self-esteem, you know, and we can pick that up. They don't necessarily come out and say it, but we can pick it up. Both of us pick it up. I can relate to it somewhat, coming from there as well. And they may feel, or they feel as though they're not good looking enough to date over in Ukraine, you know. Now this is my view on it, and any of you guys out there that have any views on it, that are thinking along these lines as well, like, you know, will I be able to get a good looking woman or anything like that? There's a key part to this, right? And we need to separate good looking, all right? Good looking, handsome, because a lot of this is genetic, right? It comes down to like how well your jaw is shaped and all that sort of stuff. So we want to separate that from being attractive. Now it's the same if you're dating a woman as well. Like, she could be naturally good looking, but she's not attractive. She can be not as good looking, but she holds herself extremely well. She dresses well, she's very feminine. And that's the key here, okay? It rolls the same for the guys as well. If you are not particularly good looking, right? You don't have the chiseled jawline, or you're not built like, you know, somebody that's, you know, built in that manner. You can still be attractive just by the way that you hold yourself. And that's, I fully will stand by that till the day that I die. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, this topic is kind of like take me out of my comfortable zone, because I don't judge people by the way they look.
Of course.
But I understand that, yes, I agree with you that some guys who talk to us, they say, but do you think I'm good enough like for dating in Ukraine? Because like one thing that I really,
what's my chances?
Yeah, what my chances?
Yeah.
And one thing that I really, like one of the things that I really appreciate about our calls and about our guys, that they're very honest with us. And they say like they're not scared to tell their problems, and like any kind of problems, like physical or whatever, they share with us, and it helps a lot, because then we can give better advice. So I do not judge person by the way he look, but I know that it brings a lot of unconfidence these days. And the good thing is that nowadays there's so many different like techniques that you can actually fix something that bother you, or like used to bother you, or like you was upset about this at school, that it's not even a problem. A lot of people fixing their noses and like doing like taking off the glasses because for somebody it's a problem. But there's really this key about being attractive, being beautiful really inside, and glow this attractiveness to the people. And I know a lot of guys, like one of my first clients, really like it's bad to say, but he said that himself, like he was one of the ugliest guy I know. Like he was like Grinch.
Not handsome. Yeah.
Yes. You know, like he looks like Grinch, and even like the skin color was a little bit like greenish. But I do not know the guy like as good as him. Like he was just incredibly, I don't even know, like every positive word that I can use, like I would say about him. And his personality,
yeah.
His like how generous he was. And it's not just about money, it's about his attitude to other people. And he actually married a very beautiful Ukrainian, actually she was from Russia, but she was in Ukraine, Russian Ukrainian lady. And I was at the beginning even shocked. I was thinking that, you know, maybe she's with him like because of something else, maybe there's something. But then like they went through very difficult times for him, like it was financial like really drop, but she was still with him. And one day I talked to her, I said like, Vika, why are you like, are you serious like with him, everything? She said, you know, I never met anybody that attractive as him. And she used exactly that word. I said, but what do you mean? She said, anything he do toward me, toward our relationship, toward the way we live. And so this is what the most attractive for the women. And sometimes we have these guys who are extremely beautiful, and like, you know, that's the beach. Sometimes guys looks better than the girls, like, you know, they all muscled, you know, they come, they put these oils, so they stay near the pier, so everybody stare at them. But what's the point in this guy? It's like a doll, but what you do with that? And they're so narcissistic usually, these guys, so it's no point. Like, any Ukrainian lady would be attracted to this kind of guy. So the most important for Ukrainian lady is to see that you're really beautiful inside, and that you what light you're bringing to her, right?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, you're stuck with the way that you look. You can, and I've said this like for, I don't know, for the last couple of years we've been making these videos, is that you can always improve on the things that you don't like about yourself in some way, to some degree, such as like losing weight, right? Dressing better, maybe get your teeth fixed, you know.
Grooming is very important.
Grooming says so much more than just looking good. It says that if you can take care of yourself, you can take care of her or in a family. But if you have a house that's a mess, you know, your clothes are a mess, they don't fit properly, they're dirty, they're broken or whatever, it says that that's you, right? When it comes to actually being attractive, you want to be attractive to a Ukrainian woman. That's the whole idea here. Not to a Western woman, because it can be a little bit different, but to a Ukrainian woman, which comes from, which can shine through in the form of being kind, being caring, being confident, being competent, which is a huge one. Being competent as an individual, that you can get shit done. These things are all attractive. Sure, you may not be as attractive as this guy over here with the chiseled jawline that was born with the genetics of being an attractive man, but of a handsome man, I should say. But that doesn't mean that you can't attract women from other qualities. So I think that that's the key thing to remember here.
You know what I think that ladies pay attention is that like when she meet a guy, she look at him and she think like, I mean, it's not the first thought that she has, but she think, what can he improve, like the way he is, right? It's like when you get a car. You know, not everybody can get the latest Tesla, for example, but you always like try to keep your car clean and, you know, put the different smells on and like make sure that, you know, it's not like making any extra sounds, and you know, that you put the good gas there. So the person needs to take care of himself. I don't know if this like comparison is good, but the lady's looking at you like, first of all, for her is important, really, like here, nails. She look at that, and even if the guy is like super attractive, but he has like this giant like little like thing, like it's no, I have.
Or nail.
Oh. You know, like they have it, and like in Ukraine, it's popular because the guy has it like to unscrew something. And like he can be the most handsome guy on the planet, but you know, it's done.
Yeah.
Like basta. Then you know, if he has like a oily hair, he come on a date but he has an oily hair. Some guys like to have like longer hair, and it's good, like I think it's attractive, but if you take care of that. But if you have a longer hair but it's oily and it's greasy and it's like it's not looks good, then you know, it cannot be handsome no matter what. And even again, if the guy has the most handsome face, it doesn't really help. So all you need to do is take care of little details that you can, and this is what the lady will pay attention at, because she's not gonna judge you the way your jaw is, but jaw, but she will judge you on the way that how you're taking care of the stuff that you already have.
If you're super handsome, like a model, okay, you can get away with things like a long nail and things like that, right? But most of us aren't like that, you know. We're not like that.
I think that nobody, even like the picture that we see online, like all this, like the recently I seen on like they make the J-Lo, oh she's 60, like such a body. They took a picture of her on vacation with a hidden camera. There's like, of course she has this like orange skin bum, and of course she has the like this not this perfect skin as they put in the pictures. And nowadays we have and like I think that social media really ruined that. I recently seen a picture, I sent it to you. My friend, like she posted a picture and I thought, wow, she really good looking, like the skin and like the lips. I know that she has a little bit of a fake lips, but this one on the picture were just perfect. And I thought, wow, she looked great. And then I look, and in the corner it says face app. And like, you know, everybody believe in a fantasy that people out there, like, or somewhere are more beautiful than us.
The expectation is way off. And you know, the thing is that you are who you are. The word attractiveness means that you can attract, that you want to attract. And that's all you can focus on. You can just focus on bettering yourself. I've been on these group tours before. The second one that I went on, some of the guys there were like absolutely shocking. Like you know what I'm talking about. Like yeah, and they had like hair, and they haven't had a haircut, and they dress terrible, and it's like no one's ever told them, right? No one's ever set them down. Like their company, that particular would never sit them down and say, hey, look, if you really want to attract a woman, you need to get your nails trimmed, you need to get your hair cut, you need to get your nose hairs like pushed back up your nose or like trimmed or something. No one's telling them this shit. So they're going there and they're believing that the woman should love me for who I am. Well, yeah, somewhat, but you need to really bring your A game. You need to put the best foot forward. The same way that we expect that from the lady. You know what it's like when the lady turns up and she's not dressed up. The guys hate it, don't they? They're like,
and the guy is not judging on the like expensive clothes. If she's coming in a dress and she looks nice, it can be very simple, right?
Yeah.
But he see that she put some effort.
Yeah, and even though it's different for the way that guys judge ladies and ladies judge guys, we judge them like that. In a snap of fingers, we judge them. She'll judge you a little bit differently. It takes a little bit of time to absorb like how you're coming across, how you're portraying yourself. So I guess that the moral of this video, the story of this video is that you don't have to be handsome, right? You just need to be competent. I'm not even going to use the word confidence because confidence takes time to get, and it can quite often come from dating a lot of women who still want to date you back. So we're going to leave confidence out of there at the moment, and we're going to replace this word with being competent. You're competent as an individual. You take care of who you are and what you have, as in physically. You dress well. You pay attention to the small details. Right? And that's pretty much it.
Let's name them. So they need to make sure that the nails are good, that the hair is trimmed, that they have clothes, fresh clothes. I mean, they have a clean, fresh.
Yeah.
At the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you what is the most attractive quality that the guy can bring to the relationship that will attract lady like wow, she will fall in love with you, because Ukrainian ladies really lack that. Just keep talking and then I will come back to it. What else we can what else can they, like, to name it?
Well, I mean, I just want to throw in here, I don't think it's one of those things like, oh, I've got a social in an hour, I better like cut my nails. What you should do is you should adapt the mindset of being an attractive man.
It should be a lifestyle.
You should change. If you think it's not important, it is important. I'm just telling you now that it's like you need to think about it now. If you're thinking I'm going to go to Ukraine in August, think to yourself now, okay, would a Ukrainian woman feel comfortable with what's happening around me, with my house like in this state, with my nails like this, with my hair like this? Or should I make some mindset changes to become an attractive man? And make those, and it may just be one thing this week, one thing next week. When it comes to losing weight, that's a huge thing, right? I think when it comes to attractiveness, because it shows that if you are a healthy person, like that, for a woman, it's attractive to know that she's got a man that's going to live long, that's going to be active if you have kids, and all those, to do traveling or whatever it is that you want to be doing. I think that it's important, And it's I know it's difficult to lose weight. I do know that. But in terms of attracting a beautiful woman who keeps thin, it's not that much to ask.
And about losing weight, like I do have examples. And one of the biggest examples is that guy was really very overweight, but he was extremely attractive because he speak Russian very well. He was
from here, or
no? He was from the west. So he learned Russian, but it was not because of the dating. He was just working before, and he was reading a lot of Ukrainian and Russian books. So he found, and he was writing poems in Russian. So of course it's too much to ask, but he met a lady that was attracted to this, like, him reading Pushkin and like reading this all this literature, and they got married. When he sent me a picture, I was shocked. Half. Like, because love and hormones and everything, it helps him. He wants to be with her.
He's motivated.
He motivated.
Yeah.
Yes. So sometimes it's difficult to lose weight when you think, I don't know, will it work? So I think that losing weight is important, but it will help, like when you have this endorphins and other. But I want to throw here that the most attractive thing for the woman, for women in general, is when the guy has a good sense of humor. This is one of the most attractive things, because we like it. Like everybody, like Striker was going to the video about like what he doesn't like about Ukraine, that everybody in winter wearing black, and it's like our lifestyle is a bit black, it's like everybody mentioned that people walk very serious on the street and not talk to you friendly at the beginning, and so we like that. So I've been working recently with a guy, and I've seen how the girls react when they can relax, because when you love, you're relaxing. And when the lady can relax with the guy, and not just relax because he paid the bill, and not just relax because the chair is comfortable, no, because she can relax as he is making her laugh, this is the most attractive. So I know it's hard to practice that. I think it's hard to like, I don't know how you can get this skill, but if you have it, it is your key. And the thing that is very unattractive for Ukrainian women is that when the guy is complaining. So people can be different, people can like and dislike something, but it's the way how you represent it. So when you complain about everything, oh, Ukraine is bad, food is bad, this is bad, salary is small, my ex is terrible, my kids are annoying, and blah blah blah. So this is very unattractive. So just keep it in mind. Maybe it will help you. That's
a very good point, actually, because that's like from your inside, and it's not. One thing that I want to be very clear is that we don't believe in like faking it, like going on a date and pretending that you're rich or pretending that you're kind, or like you need to be this person because you're going to attract what you put out there, and that's it's something to take with you, along this journey. Is like, if you don't like the way that you are, you can change. If you are attracting like a lot of scammers, or for example, or a lot of bad people, just have a look and see how you're portraying yourself, because we see a lot of stuff where guys are trying to be something that they're not. They're attracting the wrong type of people, like if you want to attract a kind, sincere lady who's going to care about you and be a good mother, wife, whatever, like you need to be kind and caring yourself. I'm not saying that you should be I can't say this word here, but like basically being a simp and giving money out and that sort of stuff. Not at all. You need to be, I'm not going to use the word confident man, but you need to be confident in yourself. You need to be confident in yourself that you're the best version of yourself that you're putting out there to attract the best lady that's for you.
And I think maybe we should do the video. I'm just thinking I can throw something here about like how to be attractive for Ukrainian women is like that I say, to have good sense of humor, to not complain, to learn something about Ukraine. And like everybody of you who knows Привет, как дела, and like when they say that on a date, the lady is like, she's like wow, oh, you speak some Russian. This is very, very attractive. But if you know a little bit more, if you can learn something more, that is perfect. If you can learn something about Ukraine, trust me, if you just talk to her about that, and maybe at the beginning she look at you and she think, he's like, okay, he's not that handsome as I want, but as soon as you win her heart with some little fact, or something that you learned about Ukraine, or something that you was trying to make borscht at home, or you was reading about our ex-president house, or you've seen this or you've seen that, like she will open up. This is very attractive things that the lady will be impressed by.
I just want to say here, it's because you're just saying like how you can be attractive for a Ukrainian woman, right? So I that's great, but I sort of have a different mindset that ends in that result, which is that you should be attractive, like you should be the best version of yourself for yourself, and you will just attract a good Ukrainian woman to yourself. So because I think if you were to say I want to be this to attract this, I think that's the wrong way about it. It should be I want to be the best version that I can be. I want to be a better version today than I was yesterday. And I think that is probably a better way to think about it, because otherwise I think it can lead to like, okay, a Ukrainian woman wants me to be ABC, I'll be that. And that's wrong, I think. I think that he should be like, I want to be this for myself, and it will attract the woman that will be right for him. That's what I think.
I think it should be mixed, because take it as a work interview. When you go to the work interview, for example, you are very good IT master, like you are very good, you know everything, and you think that you're professional, so you are the best version of yourself. You learn, you practice, you watch some extra videos, you learn new programming language and etc. But when you have an interview, they ask you questions, because there can be like 5 guys who say that I know Python, I know like JavaScript and etc. Right? So there can be many, but you have to be a little bit different. So you are best of the best for yourself, because you think, yes, I'm doing well, but you are in search. So you are in search of new job.
You got to put on that, the best foot forward. I agree with that.
Yeah, yes. You are looking for the job, so it means that something is missing. You are looking for the lady, that it means that you're looking for the lady. And then you have to represent yourself to make them choose you. So yes, you have to be best version, because you have to be this confident and competent. Yeah, but at the same time you have to have some hints, some skills that will make her to choose you. And I think it's important. And the same for the lady. I'm not saying that the lady just sitting there beautiful and doing nothing.
Well, yeah, that's another video, that one.
And she need to do something. She need to, you know, you also, and it's also about defining, right? Not defining. Qualifying. Yeah. So it's also about that. When you come and you see, okay, how is she behave? Is she on her phone? How many times we heard about the guys who come on a date and like said, oh, you know, but she was on her phone all the time. I mean, this is qualification, right? This is something that she's not. Will she do it on the work interview? Will she? And we're not talking about, we hate this comparison with the work interview because the guys usually ask these questions. It's different. Just imagine, understand what I mean. So will she do that? No. How is she? Is she caring? How much she order? Is she asking what you want? Is she advising you?
Does she have an interest in your life?
Is she asking questions? Is she sitting there all bored and you see that she's like all over the place? So pay attention. Or she's like making stories, you know, for her phone, for Instagram, and she doesn't like care what is going on there. So you're also qualifying her. And she also, because the reason that she's beautiful and she's well kept and like blah blah blah, it's her face, it's her best version of herself, but how she will attract you, this is her keys. So just be best version of yourself and know these hints about Ukraine, about any other culture. Just the most important for you is to look to be confident and to feel comfortable on a date. I know for a lot of guys it's very exhausting. They worry, they scared, they nervous, they sweating, they said, Luba, I don't know, like I mean some guys just go like piece of cake. Somebody really take it very, very serious. And trust me, for the ladies it's the same. But you have to understand that you are here and you did everything possible to feel confident, and just go for it and do it. And learn something about Ukraine before you come. Really, this is very, very attractive. This is if the guy can hold the conversation, this is also very, very attractive. When the guy is not like, even we say we have a rule about 80-20 that the lady should speak, but you have to, sometimes the lady can be very shy, and you have to a little bit push her toward like, okay, what we're gonna talk next, what we're gonna do. It's all difficult, it's all learning, but you know, if it would be easy, it would not be that interesting. We hope you enjoyed this video. Put your likes, please. It's important for us, and subscribe to our channel. And we hope to see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
And by the way, if, for example, you're coming to Ukraine and you're thinking, oh, what should I bring as a clothes? Because I know a lot of guys struggle with that, right?
Yeah.
They think, what is fashionable, what is not? Because they've seen some gopniks, like how Ukrainian guys looks like, and they want to look opposite. We do have a service of stylists that will help you to choose from your wardrobe what to get. She will advise you what to get in US or in Ukraine, what will suit you the best, which color match you the best, and she will even create this lookbook for you that will help you for your future style as well. This will definitely make you much more confident on your dates. So the link is down below. If you want to book it, just send us an email. We see you next time.
See you next time.